Hey guys, it's Bethany Drew here. I made it. I did need, my hair is still wet. I did really need a shower, and so I took 5-minute showers before jumping on here. Wednesdays, I don't know, like wow, the time seems to, especially the couple hours just before my video, the time seems to set into like super speed or something. It's crazy. As I'm waiting for people to come on, I'm going to do a little advertisement because I'm in my buffalo check little jacket. And my friend Emily Spencer has a little business called Stiffy and Splendid. And you can check out her website. And you see my earrings? They're cute little buffalo check earrings. So they perfectly match my buffalo check outfit. And I'll show you. Because with my Stampin' Up money, it's nice to have a little extra side that sometimes I splurge on others and sometimes I splurge on myself. And they're very inexpensive but cute. She does a whole bunch of different kinds of earrings. There's bigger ones like hoops and stuff, but I like these little, so this is the Christmas set. It was buffalo check and these sparkly red earrings. And then I got another bag, and I thought these were fun for like a party or something. I got some sparkly pink ones. I think so cute. She just puts these together. She makes earrings, and of course I had to get these earrings. Baseball mom, gotta wear baseballs. I thought those were so cute when I saw her, so I'll show you her card later too, but my friend Emily Spencer, she does a great job making cute little earrings, and they could be, you could get matching ones if you've got daughters and do a mommy-daughter set and have matching earrings because they're cute and simple and not too gaudy or anything, so I think they're really cute. But today, in the sense, I thought I would advertise for the earrings too because it's Christmas time is coming up, and so it's time that we want to get little gifts, and these are just like $10 earrings, so they're not too expensive, so they're a fun little gift that you could throw into a little goodie bag that either you make or buy, whatever, but I like and encourage you to make your own little gift bags. I'm sure lots of you have lots of designer paper and things sitting around that you could use to make cute little bags, or favors. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Is it's Christmas time. I don't want to forget Thanksgiving too. That's coming up, even though I'll focus more on Christmas. But you can make these kinds of things for little favors, or on the placemats or on the tables during Thanksgiving. You can personalize them if you want and make put the people's names on them too. So I'm going to show you a few fun ideas for the holidays coming up, for us to make it extra special, especially this year. It's just a crazy year. I feel for all of you moms who, I know schools around our area are starting to go back to remote learning. Valpo so far, thank the Lord, has not, and I hope that we can keep it up. Hey Judy! So I'm really praying that Valpo we can stay in person. Wednesdays are enough for me to have my boys home, and it can be sometimes a challenge. So, anyhow, let's look at Christmas gifts and fun and joy. And in these COVID days, I just feel like we need more of this. And I encourage you to send more hugs in the mail and make cute little things for your neighbors and your friends, because we just need it more this year. We all do. No matter what you've gone through, there's just a higher level of uncertainty and unpredictability and anxiety, and even loneliness, as a lot of people are trying to stay home more. So let's make sure we love on our people. I'm also going to do a little unboxing, so let's turn around so we don't have to stare at me anymore. I just checked my mailbox today, and I got my next paper pumpkin. The paper pumpkin has gotten so much better over the years. They're just really cute kits. If this is a great even gift idea, if you want to order a subscription for a granddaughter or a niece or a daughter, and if it's for your kids, it could be something that you do together. So here's November's paper pumpkin, and the boxes are so cute. Isn't that cute? It's it'll cost you $22. That includes shipping, and so I think it's an awesome deal what you get every month. And then they've got a little title there. This is going to be a gingerbread home theme. So there's a little stamp set that has gingerbread stuff, and it has wishing you a jolly Christmas, a sweet treat for you. So sweet treat for you, that could be used any occasion. I could use it with some of the things I'm doing. You always get a little Stampin' spot. So this one's Blushing Bride, so a pink. And I have the full colors of ink. And it's wrapped in pretty tissue. So it just always feels so fun to open up these kits. Because they're so cute, and it's always a fun little surprise. Now Stampin' Up! Will give you a little clue of what's happening, so I knew it was going to be a gingerbread theme. But then when you open up your whole kit, it's still kind of a fun surprise, because you didn't know exactly what was coming. Most of the time they're cards, but sometimes they're little favors. It gives you everything. Oh, aren't these cute? Oh my goodness. Look at these little dots. How fun are they? So it gives you all the adhesive you need. I've got sticky strips, some dimensionals, some glue dots. And it comes with these cute little candy. Aren't those adorable? Oh my goodness. A bunch of little envelopes. And look at how cute these little cards are. Oh my goodness. Girls, these are so cute. Look at these little gingerbread. Oh, it looks like they're actually little... What are these? Let me look at those. Here we go. Jolly gingerbread kit. So you actually fold it and put it... You can stamp the gingerbread house on there. There is a little fold over. I'm trying to see if that you fold it over it. And what do you slide in there? Ah. Okay, so that's cute. So these pop out, these little pieces that you'll stamp on the little gingerbread house. The little door comes out. And the heart pops out too. So you could use those hearts on something else too. That goes right around the door. How fun. And I'm trying to figure out why it has an opening. Is there another piece to slide inside? There we go. So you've got the pieces that go... Sorry, just figuring this out in front of you here. There's the pieces that go over the gingerbread, and then there's a little piece shaped the same size that you can slide inside. What a cute little favor that would be for Christmas time. Oh my goodness. And you can slide, I bet this fits a gift card too. You could slide in a gift card. So how fun. A lot of times the kits are normal size cards, but these are cute little, a little mini size that you could slip into a gift bag. So very cute. They're always great. I use these for so many different reasons. Our paper pumpkin can be a great, you could put them all together and give them away as a gift. You could give the whole box as a gift to someone. Some people who are like, oh, I've got a couple extra kits I haven't done. Gift those away to someone that you love. Or put the whole kit together and give the whole stack to a teacher or a neighbor and let them use the cards. So there's so many different ways you can use your paper pumpkin. So, another perfect thing for Christmas time coming up, that is, Paper Pumpkin subscription is a fun gift idea. Now I've already done a video on the Wrapped in Christmas and the warm hugs that matched with the whole heartwarming hugs suite and matched with these dies that go over the Christmas cups. So I did, a few weeks ago, I did a whole video on showing the cute little coffee cup holders that we've got. Stampin' Up! Actually has these coffee cup holders that you can put one cup in and a little goodie bag. So fun gift ideas there. But I just wanted to go focus a little bit more, because I focused more on the Warm Hugs one. And this Wrapped in Christmas stamp set that is in that suite has so many good sayings, and it still is cute so that you can do for like gift boxes and stuff. But some of these sayings are great for just cards. So first let me show you some cards that I've made. And here we're mixing and matching, because they just have some good sayings. So here I use my In the Pines, and I used my Stamparatus to get this this darkest tree. I stamped it over like 3 different times, so that's really deep with my early espresso. And this is on, you can't see the sparkle very well. My lighting in here is not as good in the winter. But I stamped this whole thing on shimmer paper, on our shimmer white, so the whole paper sparkles. It's pretty. But this Christmas Blessings to You and Yours, that comes from the Wrapped in Christmas up here. So this I paired, I'm showing you how to use this set paired with other stamp sets that you have. Now if you don't have In the Pines, you could do the same kind of layout and use, we've got Winter Woods, Snowfront, there's several, the Mountain Air, there's several different stamp sets that have some kind of pine trees in them. I did this one and used It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. And here, a couple weeks ago, I showed you the right triangles. So I made triangle little snow trees and then stamped one. In the Pines, I used the die. But pretty simple to put together after you punch those out. But I really do love that. I love the font on this. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And I'll show you, like this could be sending up to a birthday too. I know it's a Christmas saying. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Love that song. But you could also use that for birthday too. Don't think you have to use it for Christmas. Here's a pretty one using the snowflakes. So I know there's a few of you out there who already have the snowflakes. The dies are gorgeous. And I used the balmy blue glimmer paper. And are gorgeous. I mean, I've been using this. The Snowflake Splendor paper is just gorgeous. Oh my goodness, so good with any stamp set. So I used the Snowflake Splendor designer paper, and then I used some markers to fill in and color in Let the Joy of the Season Fill Your Heart with Pool Party and Pacific Point to kind of match with the paper. And isn't that so pretty? And then I used those pretty blue faceted gems that we've got in the holiday catalog. And one more, because I don't want to overwhelm you, because I have a lot more cards made with this, but I'm just showing you a few, because I want to focus more on gift cards and stuff. I had to show you a card. This is the donkey, the Darling Donkeys that's coming out. It's one of the celebration stamp sets that starting in January and February you can earn for free with a $50 order. And these donkeys are adorable. I just love them. And so what I did with this set, isn't he so cute? I actually used the gnome. So from Gnome from the Holidays, I used the gnome's hat. So I stamped the gnome on a white piece of paper on just some a strip of white that I found. I stamped it and then I just fussy cut out the hat with the little bell and colored it with my blends and popped him onto the donkey. And then I added Peace on Earth. That is also in this stamp set, in the Wrapped in Christmas. Isn't that so cute? So you could use any sentiment here, but I'm just saying this has a variety of good sentiments inside of it, if you love the sayings. Oh, thumbs up or hearts if you think this donkey's just adorable. He's so cute, isn't he? So, that's just a few cards that I made using the Wrapped in Christmas sayings, and then paired with other stamp sets that you have. So it's a great one to pair with other stuff. Now, one thing that I showed you, and I already did a video, so you'd have to search. Thanks for the thumbs up. You'd have to search for the Celebration Tidings video, and I have a YouTube channel too, so if that is overwhelming to find in Facebook, you can always search it up in my YouTube channel too. So this Celebration Tidings stamp set I love because it matches with the gorgeous, awesome dies, and this really is a great set. So I'm just coming back to it to remind you of how awesome it is, because it does have everything for just for you, could be any occasion. It had Happy Hunting, so that's where I used the Happy Hunting to do a Halloween little favor box. There's Always Grateful, so you could do a Flawless and Thanksgiving favor. And there's also the Merry Christmas. So here I used the plaid papers and just different colors that match with the plaid. And literally, these dies are just so cool because it just takes the biggest die. So you use the biggest die and then the next size up. So the two biggest dies are what you use. You cut out a full sheet in the color of your background. So in the green here, I cut out a full thing of green. You just score a couple lines towards the middle of that. So right around the, I think I scored right at the center and then just a little bit past it. So it has a little bit of a, it almost looks like a bed stand. So there's a little bit of a higher rise in the back. And then you just wrap a ribbon around it. It's just super simple. We've done this with my clubs. They're just awesome. So this is a great all-occasion stamp set that matches with dies that when you have the die cutting machine, this was super fast and easy to put together. And then I didn't wrap the plaid paper. I just cut that in half, or a little bit even less than half, to put on the front. So that's a super easy thing that you could make. You know, this would be just such a cute thing that you could put on the tables if you're having a few people over for Thanksgiving. So again, that's why I say it's always fun. I do like to have something like on the table just for fun. And then you could add, this fits actually a couple Hershey bars, or two even of the like snack size Kit Kats fit in there too. So that's a fun way to use those dies and the plaid Tidings thing. Now another treat that I wanted to show you is these, they're holders that, and I didn't, oftentimes I'll put a glue dot on the back of there and slide it in, but I just wanted to show you how well these little Giaradelli chocolates fit inside of these. And I'm going to show you now how simple these are to make. And I made mine personalized, put Amy's name on there. And I was thinking about maybe making these for my junior girls at some point and bringing to our small group, because they're just simple and fun to put together. So this is kind of more girly with pinks and blues one. And I'll show you now, move this up, making one with more traditional colors. Okay, so if you have any of our tag punches, this is the Scalloped Tag Punch, and it's in the annual catalog. It's really nice, super easy. If you have 6x6 paper, so this is some of the new 6x6 paper that matches with the curvy celebrations that is available to you guys now. So quick little advertisement for that, because Quite Curvy will be in the January through June catalog starting January, but you guys can order it now. But the Curvy Christmas is only available until January 4th. So this is like an exclusive just for Christmas time set, and it's really cute too. So I love all the stamps, and then they all match with the dies that do the little curvy borders and cut out the birds and some of the leaves. So it's a very cute bundle. I've been using it a lot. But the paper is really cute and classic designs. So what you want to do is just push your paper, and this is just a 2-inch strip, so that's the widest that you can use with this scalloped punch. So a 2-inch strip by 6 inches. So I didn't have to trim the 6 inches at all. I just cut my designer paper into 2 inches. So one piece of paper will make three of these cute little favors, which is so cool. Okay, so you slide it back. You want to make sure it's all the way to the back, and you're just going to punch on both sides. So I'm doing a lot more talking, just trying to explain stuff, but this doesn't take very long. I think I'm going to use the star side. You can always see both sides, but then all you have to do is score it at 3 inches, and then I'm bending that to see. Okay. On the side that is longer, you just want to score one more score in. So I went 3 inches, and then I'm just moving it down to 2 3/4. So you just have a 1/4 inch of a space in between there, so that chocolate slides really nicely in there. Okay, so 3 inches and then 2 3/4. That's all you have to do. Sorry, picking up stuff here. Okay. Now I'm using those dies that match with this set, but they go with the warm hugs. So I already did part of it. I stamped using, actually the other coordinating one. I stamped this little background stamp and then cut it out with our die that match with that already. And then I just took a scrap piece of paper and I'm going to stamp our, now we could use May Your Daisy Merry and Bright, but because I want to do this, I'm going to use Sam's name. I'm going to make it a little bit more masculine. I am going to ink it up in Shaded Spruce here. Just a light tap on the ink until you get it covered. And then I'm going to stamp it down. And I'm going to do that again. Because this is thin enough, I do want to make sure that's lined up perfectly under. But let me move this down so I can see it a little bit better. Alright. Alright, that's a little bit better. Because now I'm going to cut right around, and one of the dies that matches perfectly with this stamp set cuts right around the For You, and even cuts out the center, which is kind of cute. So, real quick, I'm going to do that. While I'm doing that, what is one of your favorite Christmas carols? I'd like you to write down. What are some of your favorite Christmas songs? I want to hear from you guys. Okay, after rolling this through, nobody has any favorite Christmas carols? Mom, are you still watching? I'm sure you have some. You probably know lots. Alright, so the cute thing about that die is it cuts out the center too. So it's got that little center in there. And the Warm Hugs one is really cute because it matches with all the little, you could put a little tree inside there. But I'm going to do something different and just put Sam's name down on there. But I'm going to pop this up with some mini dimensionals. So I'm just going to put one on each side because it'll match well right on this red piece. Hey Teresa, I was just asking. Oh, here we come the wassailing. Yeah, We Three Kings of Orientar. There's a lot of good ones. I do like them all. But I would have to say Oh Holy Night is probably one of my favorites. Oh holy night, the stars are brightly shining. Isn't that so cute? You don't have to do a whole lot to decorate these, I'm telling you. And to add a little personalized, because like I showed you with this one, I added a little name, Amy, and I cut it out, and I cut out a snowflake in vellum behind there. I'm going to keep this more simple. You know, the boys don't really care how done up it is, but it's still special. So I'm going to I just took out another scrap piece of paper, and I will cut around it, not quite like I did the Amy one then, but if you want to personalize, our alphabet stamp sets are awesome. And this Make a Difference one is awesome. I use this one for all the women. Oh yeah, chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Good ones, Judy. So I used this stamp set for all my on-stage girls who came to my house, and I made little personalized Giaradelli holders with their name on it with this stamp set. This one's called Make a Difference, and it's in the annual catalog. I love the script of it, and you can you can mess up a little bit, but because it's cursive, it's not a big deal if you don't get it perfectly straight. Okay, so I've got the S on my block already, so I'm just going to press down the S, clean him off. When I am using my little stamps like this, I do try to clean them off right away and put it back so I don't lose these little stamps. Do not want to lose any letters, right? Now the cool thing about this one, you have this, yes? The cool thing about this stamp set when you want to personalize is it does have like double letters. It's got TH in there, it's got double L, double G, double F. So if you're making words that have some of those double letters, that's nice too. Okay, so we've got the capital letters, and then I'm going to find the little lowercase letter, little a. So you just put that right next to your S. Clean that off. And as you notice, I chose shorter names for girl, Amy, and shorter names for the shortest one that I have in a boy is Sam. But so ink up the M, and then if you can line it up, this is the fun of photopolymer, because if you can line them up and kind of match it up, it almost looks handwritten, doesn't it? But it wasn't. It was just stamped. So cool. So I've got my little Sam, and I'm going to cut it in a rectangle first to see what that looks like. Right after I clean off my M and get him back tucked in there. All right. Because this stamp set also has, if you like to make cards and sell them at craft fairs or anything, there is a little, the Stampin' UP logo. If you sell cards, you do need to have the copyright Stampin' UP on the back of your cards, or you could get in trouble. So you do need to make sure you have something like that. So this is a perfect set to do that, because you can, this is one, like Teresa, you could use this with scrapbooks all the time, writing in, typing in, stamping, stamping in, your granddaughter's names and on pages, or titles, making your own title. So this is a great set. I love it. Make a difference. So I've just made Sam's name here, and I'm going to cut. So it goes right over the S. And then that can go right over. Now I'm going to cut a little bit shorter. I just want to make sure I can see the 4U on there. And There's a couple different punches you can use to punch the little banner edges. This is the triple banner punch, and it does specifically punch banners, but I can use this to make a little tab. The other one is the tailored punch. I think I want that to be a little bit shorter. So this one I look upside down so I can tell that it's in the center before I punch it. Then the other end, punch a little banner edge on there. So again, turn it upside down, kind of keep it in the center so it looks like a little arrowhead. And then I've got Sam on there. And I wasn't going to add anything more, but because I have more room, I think I'll take this out and add, let's see, maybe a star. Because look how fitting that is. There's stars on my, it might not fit all the way, but that's okay. There are stars on the little designer paper, so why not add a star in next to his name, because his name is short. Now if it had a longer name, you could just leave it as the name, and that's it. Ooh, that fit almost perfectly. Fun. Okay, so then all you have to do is pop this on here with some dimensionals. Actually, I'll just put one on here. You know, these kinds of things, they still are cute. They say I love you. It can be personalized and just makes the person feel special, but you don't have to go too crazy with, you know, putting too much stuff on there because, you know, most likely it's just going to get thrown away. But the sentiment behind it is priceless, right? So for you, and I've got Sam in the center. Isn't that so cute? And then you can just slide in, and like I said, I would put a little glue dot, put a glue dot on the back of your candy, your Giaradelli chocolate. And then you just need some kind of twine, which I thought I had over here. Here's just my regular twine, or you could use linen thread. Maybe that is what this is, linen thread. Anyhow, if you had red, you could use red too. And tie a little bow at the top. And voila. Again, you could use this for Christmas time little favors to put on the table before you eat dinner. You could use this to give to teachers or friends, or walk around and hand out to a few neighbors and just say Merry Christmas. It can be simple and fast to make a little gift for someone. But here's my two examples then for the Giaradelli holders. A Christmas and wintry one with traditional colors, and then kind of more girly, fun, bright colors. And then I'll show you just a couple more. Again, you don't have to add a whole lot. Here's a Valentine's one with some hearts and some sparkly hearts on there. Here's one that says woohoo. So it could be just saying congrats to something. A Valentine's. These are more Valentine's ones. So you could use an embossing folder, emboss over the background of it, and just tie a little ribbon on it, and voila, you have a cute little gift. So much fun. Here's another one that I made. So it was a little bit longer strip than 6 inches, so you would want 12 by 12 paper to use. I think this was more like 8 inches long instead of 6. So I made a wider, scored a wider tip at the bottom, but you could hold a little sucker in there. And I just put it through the end of the open tab there that was punched out by the scallop, and then tied the ribbon around that to tie that at the top. And then I did punch out a circle so that you could just see the Tootsie Roll. So I didn't do any stamping on this. super fast and easy, and how cute is that to show the little Tootsie Roll, or Tootsie Pop in there. So a lot of cute, fun little ideas there for you. As we approach the holidays, it's just a fun way to make it, I don't know, a little more special. So that was the Wrapped in Christmas and Warm Hugs sets that match with all the coffee cup stuff. Now my last thing that I'm going to show you is a cute little box that you can make that will actually fit. Now, when I went to the grocery store, I couldn't find the ones there are some that are wrapped, that have a cute little wrapper around 3 at a time. I'm not going to put this whole thing in, but it will fit 3 of these, the fancy Ferrero Rocher, or Rocher chocolates. But this cute little box, and it could fit 3, I think, like tea lights. So it could be little candles. It could be different kinds of chocolate. It could be anything that you put in this little box. But that says, I love you. And again, it could be a cute gift for teachers or neighbors. And I'm going to show you a fall one that I'll put together quick. So I'm going to show you some other examples, because you can make these little boxes, again, any occasion that you want. Here's a box opened up so that I've finished, and before you put it together, just to show you, you could fit, I wonder if I could fit 4 in here. I think I can fit 4 in here. So if you've got them individually put in there, you can actually fit 4 of those chocolates in there. How fun is that? And then you close it. And this paper, you just need designer paper that is 1 3/4 by 5 inches long. I think I did it a little bit under 5 inches too. So I don't know if it's easier or not to, it may be easier to put your designer paper on before you have put your box together. But it wasn't too difficult for me to just put it on after I assembled the box too. I just dumped out all my chocolates. But yeah, putting the chocolates in is kind of your last step. So I'm trying to find just a slight border on the top and the bottom and the sides of the top there before I put it down. So this could be a fun, and I'm probably going to give this one to Colt's teacher as we're getting close to Thanksgiving, and to tell her thank you. And again, that whole box of 12 was, I don't know, $5. I think I found it on sale at Town & Country. And if you can make 3 boxes and 3 gifts out of that, it's an inexpensive gift, but it still says, I care, it says I love you. Now the ribbon that I'm going to tie around here is the mint, and about 25 inches long, or my whole arm's length. Sometimes it's nice when I can measure like that. So I'm just going to tie that around the box. And I'm going to I want the bow to be over on this side. Make sure you get it tight. Now I've got enough ribbon. I probably went even a little longer than I needed to, but that's all right. Going to tie a knot in it first so it's nice and tight, then tie a bow. It's already coming together. How cute. I mean, you could leave it at that, and it still would be a cute little gift for somebody. But if you want to keep going, another stamped image in that same set is a little something for you, and so that could be any occasion too. So here's, I used the Noel to make kind of a Christmassy one. This one, since we're making it fall, I'll just stamp a little something for you. And I used for all these boxes, I used again one of my favorite die. I mean, I love all the dies, but the what are they? Something texture, tastefully textured dies, or I can't remember. Why can I never remember? I don't know. I think I'll just stamp this in a brown. So the early espresso. And ink up a little something for you. Man, the sun starts going down so early. It's crazy. Alright, so a little something for you on there. And if I wanted to add a little something more fallish, I'm going to punch a hole in here, and then I will add a leaf from our Love of Leaves, the Love of Leaves bundle that matches with these leaves, stitched leaves, and they also have like the stitched little veins. So I'm trying to think of what color. Should I do mint, or should I do the leaf color? Should I do mint or the Cajun Craze? What do you guys think? The orangey brown or the mint green color for the leaf? As I'm punching out the hole in here, as I find my hole punch, do thumbs up for mint and hearts for Cajun Craze. Give me your opinion. What should I do for the leaf color? Mint? What did I just say? Did I say mint is thumbs up, Cajun Craze is hearts? So whatever is closest to the orange one, hearts. Thumbs up for mint, hearts for Cajun Craze. What do you think, guys? And I had my hole punch here. Where did it go? There. So I'm just going to punch a hole, and I'm going to use... Alright, I see Teresa says mint. I got another thumbs up for mint. So, we'll do mint to match the ribbon. Since the box is Cajun Craze, that's right. It would look good either way. Alright, my mom says mint too. We'll go with the mint. So I'm tying with a smaller little thread, this gold thread that came with the Forever Greenery suite. I'm tying that little tag around, and then I'm going to quick put this little mint leaf through. And look, I already had done a mint leaf somewhere. I'm going to cut out a mint leaf. What I love about this too is you can cut out both at the same time. So I put this down on the paper and that right inside. It fits right inside, so you can cut it out all at the same time. Then it gives a little stitched look to it, which is fun. We'll pop that up with the dimensional right next to a little something for you. Oh, and I forgot what I was going to add. I still have something more to add because I don't know how many of you got these cute little acorns I thought they were adorable. They're a little bit big and bulky to put on a card, but I thought they were perfect. They are perfect. And if I got something like this on a project, I would definitely reuse it because they're so cute. They're nice and heavy too, so I'm going to slide that onto my gold, and that just adds even more fun. And I think Colt's teacher deserves, especially this year, the teachers deserve some extra loving. So, oh my goodness, doesn't that little acorn add so much? They're so adorable. Love it. Makes the little ears a little bit smaller. There. And how cute is that? Let me get the light right. Isn't that so cute? A little something for you. I'm going to give that to Colt's teacher. How fun. A little chocolates and wrapped up with a handmade gift for someone. I don't know. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money to tell someone that you appreciate them. So I love these. So here's a fall one. I showed you the winter one already. Here's one, and that's what I was telling you. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That could totally be a birthday. So this could be like a January or February birthday for somebody. And I used the Snowflakes, the Snowflake Splendor. I used Highland Heather, so it made a purple box. A lot more girly and cute. And I used that sparkly ribbon. So there's kind of a birthday idea that you could still use that same sentiment with. So there's a fun, pretty birthday one. Hey, Teresa. I know, they're really cute. So, you want to watch me put that box together? Let's do it. I'm going to move this up a little bit more. I'm going to take out my score tool. Now, you don't have to have this, but I'm telling you, the Simply Scored tool is awesome when you like making boxes. So I'm going to get out my piece that I already pre-cut here. It's 7 inches by 7 3/4. Okay? So that's what you start with, your piece of paper. So you do need to have a full sheet of your cardstock, and then you cut it at 7 3/4 by 7 inches. Okay? And then this scoring tool has, the little score tool is right in the bottom of the Simply Scored tool, which is awesome. So our little stylus is right there, and I keep it there all the time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to score at 1 1/4. And I do like scoring with the bigger end. So 1 1/4, and then 6 1/2. And I've got my little pointers there at those two spots. Okay? And then I'm going to turn it. So now this is my just 7-inch side, the shorter side. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to score at 1 1/4 again. 3 1/4. And 4 1/2. And then 6 1/2. So I've got a little tab at the end there. Okay? So that's all the scoring. And I will give you guys the template if you want as well. All right, so now to what we cut off. Because if you can already see, this is the box shape here. You can kind of see how it's going to come together. And these are going to be the sides. Now this end with the small tab, this piece is going to be our front tab. So you cut out the whole front little rectangle. And then I'm also cutting the front tab just at an angle. So I'm going to do that on both sides. So the little tab, I want to cut out at an angle and then cut off the rest of the triangle. And that's going to be my front little tab to go in. All right, now the next step is just to cut all your scored lines up to the side, on the side here, okay? So cut at all of your scored lines right up to that other scored edge, okay? The bigger rectangles you don't want to touch. The smaller square ones are going to be your tabs. So I'm going to cut the tabs at a little bit of an angle. So leave the rectangles alone. The little squares are the ones that you can cut at an angle. And this is where I say, you know, not everybody that you give a gift to like this understands that you actually put the box together. Some people might understand and appreciate that. Some don't, and that's okay. But what a good feeling to make this. And you don't have to spend $2 on like a gift bag or anything. You just make this cute little box for someone who's going to love it and will appreciate the dolled up way that you know, if you just throw some chocolates in a little bag, it's still a sweet sentiment, but this just makes it so much more fun, right? So just kind of score along your lines here. And if you want to use a bone folder to kind of brandish those ends and make sure they're nice and scored, you can use a bone folder to kind of fold along all those edges, and even your tab. And then these are the sides, like I said. And this is where you can use, when I do favor boxes, I usually did the peel or stick and, what is it? Tear and tape. I knew it was alliteration, some kind of alliteration. Okay, so now you've got this. And this is going to wrap all the way around. Your little tabs, square tabs, are going to go inside the rectangle to make your box. Okay, so you just want a little bit of adhesive on all your little square tabs that I made that I kind of cut at an angle. So I'm doing that on the little tabs. And this is the Stampin' Seal because it's a little bit hardier even than our Stampin', just our Stampin' Seal. This is the Stampin' Seal Plus, is what I should say. All right. So you don't want to be full. You want to fold up the two sides into the rectangle here. Okay. So I'm going to press just one at a time and line up the sides. And I'm not pressing too hard until I get both sides lined up. Okay, so I've got both lines, then you do your pressing. Same thing here. One side, line it up with your edge, and then the other side, make sure it's straight before you press hard and get that lined up in here. Now on one of the boxes, I did use a little hole punch, and I punched just a little bit of a tab there so that they can see where to open it up. So if you want to do that, I think I just used, this is a 3/4 inch circle punch, and I just used my eyeball. Now if you're really anal and you want to measure exactly where the middle is of the box, you surely can. I just kind of eyeballed it, and I looked at, okay, these sides look close and match. There, that's about halfway. I might have been a little bit off, but that's fine. And then, oh, I did forget one thing. I was like, these aren't tucking in. Okay, so these side flaps, you want them to be a little bit shorter because they won't fit in as well when they're the big rectangles. Okay, so these side flaps I'm going to cut off. So this is by our little tab. I'm going to cut this off so that's about the same size as the front flap. Okay. So now the top of the box will fit in there better. You can tuck those in a little bit easier when it's a smaller flap. And again, if you want to, you could leave those rectangular, or you could cut them off so they look like little tab dog-eared marks here. So I did cut them at an angle, but you don't have to. That's not totally necessary. Then that fits in like that. Isn't that cute? Coming together. And not too many measurements to remember. This is what I love about finding, I hope I don't die anyway. This is what I love about finding a fairly easy box to put together, because I don't like it to be too complex. And this one I thought was pretty, like, not too complicated. All right, now getting the rest of my stuff. We've got the paper, this beautiful paper. This was also from that same pad of paper that matches with the heartwarming. So this is the heartwarming hugs. Very classic paper. Now I use that on my one with the crumb cake, so I'll use the candy cane stripe with this one. So we'll just put a little adhesive on our paper. Let me get it too sticky here. I'm just putting a little bit of this Stampin' Seal in each corner here. It's just sitting on the top of our box, so it doesn't have to be totally covered in. Take the lid out so I can kind of line it up. Again, this DSP is cut at 1 3/4, so it fits inside the top of it by just a little under 5 inches is the length of your DSP that you put on the top. So, isn't that cute? It's already coming together. Just with one little strip of designer paper on there already makes it look special, doesn't it? Fun. Then the next thing, I'll use the May Your Days Be Merry and Bright. And I've already cut out, again, with those same dies for the tag, using those, what is it? I really need to look that up. It's really bugging me that I can't remember here they are. Here they are, because I just keep calling them the wrong name. The Tasteful Labels dies matches with the Tasteful Touches bundle, so with that flower sentiment. But these dies are amazing. If you don't have them, they're such classic shapes. I love them, and a lot of them either have stitching on them or do a little embossed edge. So even if you don't get the stamp set, the dies are for $31, and they're just amazing. I love them. So, Tasteful Labels, that's what they are. I just couldn't believe that I couldn't remember what they were. Okay. Now, with this one, I'm going to show you the fun of, and I've showed you before, with our Stampin' Write markers, it's just awesome to be able to color in with 2 different colors. And I'm using a deeper green, so the box here is the Granny Apple green, the bright green. I'm using a little bit deeper green, but that's okay, to kind of do the greenery around the edge. Because it's just an accent, it's okay that I'm using a different green. And to be honest, I failed to get all the new colors when Stampin' Up! Came out with a whole case of when the new colors came out, and I thought I had bought the markers in all the new colors, and I haven't. I didn't, and I was so bummed because I have most of the colors of markers, but we don't really sell them I just did the and, that's okay. We don't sell all of the marker colors individually. So if you're just getting into Stampin', it's fun to get the whole family of colors, because then all your markers, everything matches and it looks good together. Oh, that wasn't the I. That was the end of the T. Yeah. So I'm coloring in the and with my finger, I'm going to take back the T, because I accidentally colored the T in green. So, another reason why you get Stampin' color all over your fingers. Alright, now I'm coloring in with the red, May your days be merry and bright. So the inside's going to be the red. And again, there's a thin tip that you can write and journal with for scrapbooks and even on your cards if you want to match. And then the thicker tip is the tip that you color right on the rubber or right on your photopolymer stamps. And this marker, I don't know. If you see the end, it is not, it doesn't look awesome anymore, but it's still plenty inky. Our markers, I think this one I've had for at least 10 years. I mean, it's been a long time. And you can refill your markers. So you can, with the tweezers, take out the end and take out the whole tip. And right in the ends there, you can drop some ink refill and refill these so they will last forever. They really will, which is really nice. All right, I'm almost done coloring in the center. So this does take a little bit more time than just stamp, ink it up in one color, and then stamp it down. But I'm telling you, the effect that it leaves when someone's like, oh, how did you get those two colors on there? It's just worth it. It's so fun. So I just hooked on it, re-wet the ink, and I'm going to stamp it down on the scrap paper. And isn't that so cute to have the green and the red in there? So cute. Alright, so I'm going to use my 1 3/8 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch that out. I could just leave it at that, punch it out and leave it be. But because it's on white paper, I'm going to add a little match to it. So this is another one of the dies that match with that whole heartwarming hugs. It's got a little bit of a stitched border on it in a circle. So I'm going to cut this out real quick. I'll be back. Just before getting on my video, I was telling my 4th grader he needs to finish his school. And I hear him humming. I think he's doing it. So we're going to pop that up so that goes in the center of the tag then. Just dresses it up a little bit to have a mat on it. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Man, I'm really praying for a white Christmas. We haven't had it for a couple of years, and the boys are always depressed. Now, I say the boys, I am too. If we're in Indiana, I want a white Christmas. Please do this. All right, so I'm going to put that right in the center. May your days be merry and bright. And then we'll use, again, the gold after, and I'm using this thin little, this came in my green and red pack. It's got a little bit of a gold trim on it, so the green and the red ribbon. So pretty. And then punch the hole. And put your tag in, or the little gold trim in. This gold trim can be a little tricky because it frays pretty quickly. And then tie it underneath your bigger ribbon. Tie a bow, and you're good to go. I didn't put chocolates in this one, so I'm going to have to tie all these bows anyhow. But isn't that fun? So cute little, I guess that tag's going to go under the bow. That's all right. A cute little gift of some chocolates or some little candles or something that you can give, again, to friends, family, coworkers. And it doesn't take a whole lot of time, right? So here's all kinds of different examples. Couple Christmas is a birthday one. Another Christmas one. And then the fall one that I'll give to Colt's teacher. A little something for you. So, fun little box. I might even draw this a little bigger and take a screenshot of it and put that on my page too. If you guys are interested in making this little box, I'll draw it a little bit better. And like I said, post that on my page so you can see how to make this box. In case you were trying to write it down, so that you can see it better and all the measurements. So cute. That's, I think, what I wanted to show you today. Yes. So think about giving gifts this year, and the gifts don't have to be monumental or huge. I know a lot of people are struggling financially, but it doesn't take a whole lot of time or money to just give a little extra to somebody that you love. Some chocolates or some little sticky notes could probably, the little mini sticky notes could fit in here. You could find other like non-food items to put in the box too. Or like I said, at the beginning of my video, you could throw in for a little girl or a friend some earrings or some extra little things. And again, my friend Emily Spencer makes these cute little earrings. She does more like hoop ones and stuff too, and sells some clothing too, but they're really cute. So Spiffy and Splendid is her website, spiffyandsplendid.com, I believe. Here, I got some baseball ones because my sons are in baseball, so I had to get those too. So they're cute, little, inexpensive, and the ones that I'm wearing that I showed you at the beginning are the buffalo check ones, so they're just so cute. And guys, I don't think I've even told you that for a month, sorry, someone was trying to call me and shaking my whole phone. So finally on Monday, we're getting our new washer and dryer. Yay! Mom, I'm sure you're happy about that too. So I'm looking forward to being able to do laundry at my own house. It's been a long month. So, but for those of you, it is getting close to November, and these are the days that we are going to do more Christmas shopping for everyone and for yourself even. I know my husband isn't very much of a big gift giver, so I buy a lot of my own gifts. So this is the host code that's good until November 20th, V4XQQXKX. Lots of Q's and X's. That is only good till Friday, so this Friday. So I'm going to close that club order out. And everyone who does order $40 or more is going to get in the drawing to win the Dragonfly Garden Bundle. So again, this stamp set and matching punch are going to be available in January, but someone will win this early. I got an extra whole bundle of it, so just as a thank you guys for ordering. I appreciate it. I did want to mention, do not use the host code if you have an order that's $150 or more. Do not use the host code, because if you have an order that's $150 or more, then you are the host, and you will earn free stuff with your order. So only use this host code if it's $140 or less, or $149, I should say. But if you're that close, if you're $149, bump it to $150, because then you'll get $15 of free merchandise with your order. So do not use the host code if you have a really big order. Otherwise, any other people can use this host code. If you had a big order, I would still include you in this drawing. I'll see if you ordered. But everyone else, use this host code by November 20th. And then my last final exciting thing is soon, and very soon, I'm going to have my own 12 Days of Christmas. And it's going to look a little special and different. I'm going to do more live videos as well. So Teresa, yay, you'll get to join me more. I'll do a few extra live videos. just as I try to get through and show as much as I can from this holiday catalog before people stop wanting to get Christmas stuff. So starting November 30th through December 11th, I'm going to do my Drew Daily 12 Days of Christmas specials. And so every day, every morning, starting November 30th, I will announce a new free thing that you will get with an order. So if you order 5 different times, you're going to get 5 different free things. And again, it has to be a $40 order or more to receive the free gift from me. So some days it might be a free stamp pad of your choice. Some days it might be free shipping. I'm not going to tell you which. Each day it'll be kind of a fun surprise for what you can earn. But every day from November 30th till December 11th, you're going to be able to earn something free or get some kind of coupon off or whatever from me as a free gift to say thank you for doing your Christmas shopping with me. This is a great time, like I said, to shop for yourself, shop for neighbors, shop for your granddaughters or nieces, and give someone the gift of either cards or a kit. So it's a great time to order some fun stuff before Christmas hits us. And you can order anytime at my site, thedrewdaily.stampinup.net. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you appreciated watching me put together and assemble these cute boxes. If that's too much for you, you can always go the route if you have the special Celebration Tidings dies. You can make a really simple favor or gift that way. Or another simple idea was the little Giaradelli chocolate gift holders too. Simple to make with that scalloped edge punch with just 6x6 paper. And you can make 3 of these out of 1 sheet of 6x6 paper. So those are my little gift ideas for you today. Hope you enjoyed watching with me. Thank you so much for joining me, those of you who joined me live. And hello, and thank you for watching later if you're watching the replay. I appreciate all of you and your orders, your showing up to my videos, your comments, your questions, even when you guys post pictures of cards that you've made. I love it. Thanks so much for posting and sharing things that you're doing that are spreading joy and cheer to people. And Teresa, again, thank you so much for that star card. It was so pretty. So, love you guys. I love everyone, all of my friends. But for those of you who love card making, you do speak my love language of sending those cards, and it's so fun to receive them too. So, I know how good it makes me feel to receive and get something fun in the mail if it's not junk mail. So, keep on sending those hugs in the mail this year more than ever.